guys, thanks for tuning into Pwnwell's third video broadcast. I'm David Wild.
And I'm Eric Vinn. And today we'll be talking about Age of Empires 3. What a classic, David.
Yeah, it's a little dated, but it's still a great RTS. This video is definitely going to be a gift from noobs for noobs. We're basically going over some basic strategy for building an army and attacking a base from the British point of view.
And you'll be playing, right?
Yep, this will be all me. I'd like to qualify. I haven't played in a while, just going to be playing against a moderate enemy, so any pwning that appears to be going on is against a noob.
So, David, what got you into the game?
Well, Eric, it all started back when I was younger, playing Red Alert, Age of Empires 2. This is a direct successor to Age of Empires 2, which I played all the time. And it's really an easy game to love because you build a base, you build an army, like, all the books I read as a little kid wanted to control armies, and you go kill stuff. Seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah, I agree, David. A lot of people love Age of Empires 3 because of Age of Empires 2. And I mean, a lot of people have the same motives that you did behind getting into the game. There's many reasons why we choose the British. First of all, the British is one of the easiest to use in regards to you get one worker for every house that you build, which then helps you build units faster so then you can attack quicker. So also with the British army, you can have longbows, which are an extremely useful unit because of the fact that they attack long range, which is then good to set them behind your musketeers, which are mainly for attacking close up. So in addition, the British is one of the easiest to use. A lot of people recommend it for your beginning, first time users, just because that is the most common, most popular army.
Okay, well, now that we've given them a little bit of an outline, let's dive into the gameplay.
So, David, what were we going to talk about first?
We were just going to discuss a couple of the units I'm going to use in the game. We're going to talk about kind of how to boost your economy and how to drop a base.
Sounds good. Let's get to it.
Let's pwn well. Alright guys, so we're about 6 minutes into the game and got a few resources. Now we're going to start building an army. I'm going to build some longbowmen. It's the British special unit. Extremely long attack range, good versus infantry. It's a good building block for your army. Really effective.
Yes.
We're going to build a bunch and then hopefully go probe his base. Alright guys, so I'm going to grab a villager and we are going to build a market.
So David, what does the market do?
The market actually has a lot of really good uses. It's the backbone, one of the backbones of your economy. For one thing, you can sell excess resources, like I have twice as much food as any other resource. I could sell that for some gold. You can also buy resource upgrades, as you'll see in just a moment. Right here I am buying a wood upgrade so I can chop wood 15% faster. The market will help me get resources to build a bigger army. So as you can see, I've built a few more longbowmen, but now we need to diversify the army in case they come at us with something unexpected, like, for example, cavalry. Musketeers are really strong versus cavalry. We're going to bring those to beef up our army, and hopefully soon we can go probe his base. Building a mill and upgrading it quick so I can gather food more efficiently. Let's go check out his base. I've got a bunch of longbows, I've got a few musketeers. We're going to build another little set of each, and let's go probe their base, especially since I found it and they killed my scout. We're going to send them off to the side here to try to avoid that cannon we just saw up at the top of the map. The reason I'm sending off to the side is I'm hoping to find some isolated villagers chopping wood or something, because nothing sets an opponent behind like losing a dozen villagers. That's really they're the main reason you sink or swim.
So David, I noticed a lot of people build a lot of cavalry and such. Why do you not have any?
Well, for starters, I'm being a little lazy knowing it's on moderate. And two, it's still pretty early in the game. One thing cavalry are really good against is artillery, and it would be pretty shocking to see them with artillery this early, so I just don't feel they're so necessary. If they have cavalry, I've got some musketeers, and my longbows will take care of infantry and villagers. So we're gonna try to swoop around the side here and find some. Do you have any villagers up at this this mine? No. Okay. Well, we'll keep scooting to the east here. See what we can find. Let's grab a quick upgrade here.
So going after their workers is a really good strategy?
Yeah, I would take killing a half dozen villagers over destroying their barracks, because those half dozen villagers will take, I don't know, 1 minute to get the resources to build another barracks, but it'll take them 600 food to rebuild those villagers. So killed a scout, and
oh wow, there's an army, David.
Yep, so I may have been incorrect in my assessment of what they'll build. Looks like they're building a bunch of cavalry, so we'll go build a bunch of muskets here. And as expected, even though I'm focus firing, my longbows are getting owned, and I just don't have enough musketeers to deal with their horses.
So the musketeers are better for cavalry?
Yeah, oh yes, much better, much better. So we'll call that a failed endeavor, though it is nice to know what their army is made up of now, because now I can just bring in a bunch of muskets and hopefully have no problem. Buy a quick saw upgrade, and that upgrade on the left there, the 2 crossed muskets, will actually make my musketeers do 15% higher damage.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, so that'll be a plus. Yes. We'll take a minute here to beef up the army, and yeah, let's check back in a minute or two. Beefed up an army with 15 musketeers and 5 longbows. Oh! Yes.
Are those all their workers?
Yeah, look at our overconfident adversary taking his workers out of the safety net.
And they're not even protected.
Yeah, one limitation with this AI is an army just walked through their villagers and they... Oh, well, they do have some security.
Yeah, you get intercepted by a couple of their guys.
Yeah, we're going to pull our longbows back and keep harassing villagers while my musketeers hopefully deal with the resistance. AI in this game isn't great. As you can tell, in real life, those villagers would be running by now, and the ones killing animals are still just happily farming while their friends get slaughtered.
Wow, you're doing a lot of damage here.
Yep, this is going to be a real boon. This is, especially on this difficulty, that's probably the game right there. It might take a while, but let's see, we're just going to keep systematically killing these villagers.
So what do you suggest to protect your workers?
Well, for starters, to protect your workers,
keep them close to your base, or?
Yeah, no, 100% close to your base. There's no reason they need to be going for animals right now. They should have built a mill like I did earlier and just sit there and farm. That way, if they're getting attacked, they can just run to the town center, you know, keep an army close like they tried to, and...
Yeah, wow, David, your army's just plowing through them.
Yeah, they're putting in work here. We're gonna keep sending guys out so there's continuous reinforcements, and let's get an upgrade. We'll upgrade to the musketeers now that we're in age 3, and let's go see how their base is doing.
Wow, David, you taught us a lot about those units. So next, tell me a little more about how you use strategy to win a game.
Alright guys, so basically when you're attacking an enemy base, you want to have a diverse army so you can deal with multiple, types of enemies. And also, you don't want to just dive into their main defenses. If they have towers, you want to try to go around them. We're going to try to kill their villagers, drop their town center, and then just disrupt their resources until hopefully the enemy... Alright, so took our army up to the southeast corner of their base because their town center is right next to that cannon. So once we kill that cannon, we're going to have open access to their town center, which will... killing that will cripple their ability to make new villagers, crippling their ability to get resources, which is basically a game changer. That'll be the end.
David, is the town center pretty much the main kind of command center?
Yes, that's a good way to look at it. The town center is how you advance through the game into the different ages, where you can make more advanced, powerful units, get better upgrades, and so on. Right now I'm trying to take out their barracks so they can't keep harassing my guys. Of course, this cannon's going to give me some problems. So yeah, we're going to keep trying to kill those villagers as they're trying to collect those free resources on the ground.
Yeah, we don't want to give them anything free.
Nope, nope, definitely not. You never know what could happen. They could always... For all I know, they have a second base being built somewhere far away. Oh, but there's my reinforcements. Now they're going to start having headaches. Oh.
Looks like there down goes one building.
Yeah, down goes one. Here's another collection of villagers. Let's take advantage of that poor AI and get behind them and open fire.
Looks like you're targeting on them.
Yeah, just
they run away.
Yep, they run away. This cannon's gonna be a problem. We'll try to take care of that so I'm not losing guys consistently here.
So I'm assuming at this point your opponent is pretty much bankrupt, has nothing, can't rebuild, can't produce guys.
Yeah, the fact that he's bringing all these villagers back towards his base is not a good sign. What I'm hoping is that the AI will realize they can't win the game and surrender, because otherwise you have to go through and kill every building and every unit, which can just get to be a real hassle. Let's take out his town center here and see if that'll change his mind. Alright, and down goes his town center. We killed a few villagers that were hiding out in there. And then we're basically just going to keep destroying buildings until the computer decides to give up. Hopefully it won't take too long here. Keep sending in reinforcements like those guys from the base so they don't run dry. And yeah, when he was trying to attack with villagers there, that's showing he has no guys left. Like, he was just trying to push out one infantryman.
Their last hope?
Yeah, he has no money left. No villagers.
Just continue to hack away at those buildings?
Yep. We're going to take a little vacation to see where he might have villagers hiding. Let's just send those reinforcements down there since we found some more. I guess we'll kill this outpost. This is one limitation. A human player may have surrendered by now, but the computer, I'm sure there's a certain equation that follows before it drops. Find some more villagers, because that is, in the end, what you want to destroy. We'll get another offense upgrade.
Might as well. I mean, he's not giving up.
Yeah, no.
No mercy.
Here, these horses, the dual cannons on the back, is actually a fortress upgrade. I'm going to try to get them to build right next to their base. And what that does is, not only is it a good defensive structure, but you can build every military unit you've unlocked from that structure.
Wow, that's amazing there.
Yeah, especially if they don't realize it's there. Hopefully you can drop an army on them from a surprise direction.
Yeah, it sounds like it advances your army much quicker than going from your town center that's way down south.
Yeah. Well, and speak of the devil, he has struggled against us long enough and decided...
Victory is yours, David.
Perfect.
Way to pwn well. Alright guys, there you have it. That's a little bit of footage from Mr. Wild himself on Age of Empires 3.
Yeah, guys, pro tip, if you ever want to make yourself look good, play against an easy computer enemy.
Definitely.
Well, thanks for tuning into our third video. Hopefully we're going to have more to come in the near future.
We can have some tips, we'll have some videos, some game reviews, some previews, so you must stay tuned.
And remember guys,
keep playing
and pwn well.